Hi Virgo, it's Jen here. Okay, so the focus is on happiness. That's the key word. This deck has keywords on the cards. Happiness. What's your happily ever after? What does that look like? And I really try now to, instead of look at it, my happily ever, as tangible things, it's an inner feeling. This card's known as a happy family card. I call it the happily ever after card. But it's happiness. What will make you happy? And happiness is something that comes from within, kind of like you can see this energy radiating. It's like almost from inside out. And this is, this energy, it's like underlying or something we want to bring to the surface or that's coming to the surface. And one way is to really think about what is going to make you happy. And for me, it's being in peaceful atmospheres. It's a letting go of trying to control things, which is really hard for me. And living life with acceptance and gratitude. It's sort of as simple and as hard as that because it's very difficult. So what will truly make you happy? And if you find yourself thinking, oh, when I have this house or this job or this car or this much money in the bank, it might be a good time to think, now, wait a minute. Is that really going to make me happy? I mean, look at all the stars, the very successful rich people that we hear about that die of drug overdoses. And I mean, they're clearly not happy with all those material things and fame. And so it's really something I'm learning more and more and working hard at. It truly comes from inside. And covering it is this Eight of Pentacles. Oh my God. I mean, I feel like I should just insert my canned message because this comes up pretty much every week. Find that which feeds your soul. Find that thing for you that truly you are present, and it's a spiritual thing. And it can be anything. It can be writing. It can be taking care of spending time with your children, spending and caring for an elderly parent or something, gardening. It doesn't matter what it is, meditating, but find it and don't be afraid if it's something kind of unusual. It's whatever, it's a unique thing. There's no right or wrong. But this is going to be a key for you finding happiness. Now, what's leaving us is responsibility. And I know you think, oh, that would be nice, right? You can't get rid of responsibility. Well, no, of course not. However, I really think, in this society, we take on way more than we have to, whether it's because we feel like we have to, or other people make us feel like we have to keep up with the Joneses or whatever. And, to be a successful mom, now you have to have a career, you have to take care of your family, you have to do yoga every day, you have to, on and on and on and on. Well, you'd be surprised what you can let go of once you really realize it's sort of a mental block more than an actual responsibility. So really prioritize your responsibilities and make sure, and by doing this, again, this is what's fading, by laying down some of our burdens and refusing to take on other crap that isn't ours, it's like we already have our own monkeys on our back. We don't need anyone else's monkeys. So don't take on shit that isn't yours, excuse my language. Make sure you're only carrying your own burdens and ones you absolutely have to. And any that you can put down or shed, do that. Because that, again, we're moving towards is helping us move towards this happiness card. What we want most we have the Queen of Cups, and the cups are about emotional fulfillment and the positive side. What we want are good, happy emotions. Again, the happiness card. She's very intuitive, so it's about really trusting ourselves, listening to, going within, and again finding that which is unique to us, that is our own unique thing that feeds our soul. And again, I really see, even though the Sun card isn't, that this light coming from within out and sharing. If you're truly happy on the inside, it gets shared with other people. Now, that's what this Queen of Cups does best, right? It's interesting. She's swimming upstream here. It's a salmon. So, if we've been through some challenging times, sometimes those are the best lessons and truly make us learn how to let go, because we realize that being in the rapid of emotions and drama and negative situations just don't do anything but create more stress. And usually that happens because we're trying to control things. And so letting that go, just letting it go. Stop swimming upstream. Now, what's coming right up is the Eight of Wands, and I'm a fire sign, so I love this card. It can make some people a little uncomfortable because sometimes we don't see it coming, and even if we do, sometimes it seems to happen faster than like oh wait, I didn't feel like I had time to process that. So again, this is about a control issue, really, and about allowing good things to come in, even if you don't feel like you have complete control over it. Just because it's a little bit out of your control doesn't mean it's not positive. So this could be new love, new passion, new work, communications, new messages, but that's something that once, you kind of can accept it, it's something that will really fire you up, that's exciting, and it will move quickly, and it will happen fast. And it's, if you're sort of not receptive, and the Queen of Cups is a very receptive card, it could pass you by. And if you sit too long in it instead of going along with it, you could get burned, in the sense that you miss an opportunity. So, I understand it's Mercury retrograde. I'm not an astrologer, but, there's sometimes there's never a perfect time. Perfect timing is very rare. So sometimes you just have to leap and just take a leap and go for it when an opportunity presents itself. It's in this deck, it's called Hearthfire. So it kind of reminds me of getting together with elders and hearing stories and even some words of wisdom. So we have 2 8s now and 2 10s, 2 8s, 2 10s. Interesting. So definitely some endings and new beginnings here. But and the Magician, love it. You are the one manifesting these changes, this happiness. It's coming from you, not from external forces. You have all the tools to manifest what you want in your life. That's that Chariot energy I was talking about, my friend who so beautifully took the reins in steering her life in a positive direction. That was something that came from her manifesting it, not from just waiting for the outside world to throw stuff at her. And again, these opportunities come to you because you're receptive and you set things up to allow it to come. You released control, released burdens. Let's see what the other one is. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Stones. This is a new opportunity, home health. So it's interesting. Once you get your head and your what feeds your soul and what true happiness is, it's kind of funny. Then some actually material stuff does materialize, sorry. Um, so it's kind of a weird dynamic, but this is health, happiness, home health, material things, even jobs, new something being presented that like a more traditional card has a page holding out a coin. So it's also, though, usually that page is sort of studying that coin. It's like a new way of looking at material things, maybe assessing what you need, what you don't need. Um, a lot of prioritization happening this week. But also, this is kind of a dichotomy, I think, the Pentacles. So it's, you have home, but then you have house. You have house and home. Well, a house is, the wood, the physical structure, but a home is a feeling. And the smallest, most modest places can really feel like home, and big, beautiful, expensive houses can feel empty and cold. So how do you create feelings of home? What creates that in your life? It's not the physical building. What's wealth in your life? Is it having a lot of things, or is it feeling fulfilled and happy? So thanks so much for watching, Virgo, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.